Good morning, my loves, and welcome back to another vlog. I'm gonna do a little calm home vlog with you today. I thought what I could do is like take you through our new house, take you through my favorite areas, and take you through all my favorite products, because I'm getting so many questions about where things are from, where we've bought things, how I've styled things, how I organize things like children's toys. So I just thought I could take you through the house because I haven't really since we've moved, and we can just catch up, do a day in the life without the kids. Very calming. Like, I just need some zen in my life. I also need coffee, so I'm gonna go do that, and then let's sit down. I did a massive Big W shop and I haven't found places for things because I wanted to do it with you guys. So whilst I'm showing you things that I love, I thought I'd also show you things that I've bought. So let's spend the day together. I want this to like feel very zen and calm because my vlogs are generally very chaotic. So I want to like tone it down. I just want to have a calming vlog where we can just chat and go through things and catch up. Coffee is done in the cutest little mug. I just got this one from Big W. It has that like hand potted vibe with the cutest little cherries. Yum, yum. So I just wanted to like sit down. Sorry, I haven't been 100%, so my voice is a bit frustrating, but I just wanted to like sit down with you guys and go through a couple of your questions, show you a couple of new things I've got, do this huge Big W haul, but also go through some things I've recently bought from Amazon, and of course, as always, Adairs, and also Kmart. Actually, I bought a bunch of stuff from Kmart. I'm just trying to like tweak the house to make it work and be more functional for day-to-day life. It takes me forever to get a house right, I feel like I only just got the apartment right and then we ended up moving. And so I feel like this is going to be like a regular occurrence where we're doing vlogs that are like based around organization, kids storage, blah, 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 blah. Our storage, our things, our needs. My biggest thing is I need for everything to have a space. Everything has to have its own place, its own space, somewhere that it belongs. If it doesn't, it will do my head in. Like there's some kind of weird brain thing that I have that makes me want to flip out over when something doesn't have a designated spot. So I went to Big W and got a bunch of stuff. I think let's start by going through all the things that I just bought from Big W. I just want to quickly jump in and say, if you guys are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. We have the most beautiful community on my channel. I'm so obsessed with my subscribers. You guys are so beautiful. I love your comments. I just love how comfortable you guys have made me feel with sharing my life. And yeah, I'm just like the biggest fan of you guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really supports my channel and it helps the YouTube to know like this is good. Like, you know, share this to more people, because I think that's how an algorithm works. I'm not sure. ChatGPT is trying to teach me these things, but like, you know, we're all learning here. It's just a learning process. So let's go through all the things I bought first. And then let's do some home zhuzhing. I just feel like I need a refresh. Let's do a home zhuzh refresh. So one of the things that I bought just then is actually a plain white vase, because I realized I didn't have one and I wanted one for our dining table. I have had an orchid that my girlfriend Loz got me like easily 6 weeks. It was when we moved in 6 weeks ago. She's still happy. She's still pretty. If you want to get your friend anything, get them an orchid, but tell them what to do with it, because I feel like people get confused with orchids. They're like, what is this? It's like a flower on a stem. They're stunning. We love them. And it's literally been like the showstopper on our dining table for 6 weeks. But I did want something fresh and new. And I went to Adairs. So this isn't a Big W. This is an Adairs vibe. Found these bars. They were having a Linen Lovers sale, which is like their membership kind of program. I just thought it was so cool. It's got this like imperfect design, which I think is really pretty. I love the fact that like a lot of interiors at the moment have that like imperfect look. Not everything's like shiny and glossy and the perfect, and like everything's like exactly 2 centimeters separated and like everything's a little bit rustic, rough, like, I don't know, like a Grecian vibe. I got this vase for the table, and then I went to the florist and just got some, it's called seeded gum. And I just thought it would be so pretty on the table. Phoebe needs a refresh. Phoebe is like overwhelmed and needs a refresh. So anyway, let's go. If that's translating for you guys, but for me that's like absolutely yes. Whilst we're in our little dining area, we're actually getting well, they're currently making it, we're getting a bench. It's like an inbuilt bench seat put along that section. I'll put a little photo here. I got ChatGPT to do this photo, by the way, guys, like insane. Anyway, but we're going for like a real tan, like burnt, I want to say burnt orange, but I don't think that's right. Leather, which I need to go and look at and pick, and I haven't done that. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys that I got recently that has like changed my home, because I was once told people won't remember the mess of your house, but they will remember the smell, and it always like stuck with me. And we have cats, not the cat smell, but like animals just bring a different scent, and children bring a different scent. So I went and bought 3 of these Accoya home diffusers. The scent I went with was French pear. Guys, like people walk into my house and go, oh my God, it smells so good in here. We even had one of Jackson's friends who is like, you know, a blokey bloke. Like he's just a bloke. He's just very blokey. And he was like, oh my God, man, like your house just is so, it's a vanilla, it's so good. And I was like, yes, that is what I want to hear. I want to hear about, I want someone just being like, I want to stay in here, this smell is beautiful, not like, has your cat done a poo, have you changed the kitty litter, and like, is somebody's dirty nappy around? Because I love candles, but I quite literally cannot afford to burn candles. I can't afford candles. And then I can't afford to burn candles. And I think there's also something like a bit toxic about candles. I don't know. I'm not that good on that kind of stuff, but I'm sure TikTok told me something once. Anyway, those diffusers are amazing. I have one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen, and one in our like lounge area. The whole house just, it's stunning. I know that sounds like overkill. So like if you're just like, Phoebe, like I'm not going to go buy 3 of them. Totally fine, please don't judge me that I bought 3 of them. We actually initially bought 3 because one was going in Billy's room, because Billy's room had this weird smell, which ended up being the rug, which is now out here and no longer smells. But I think it was like just kind of stinky in there because it was like that plasticky smell. Anyway, they are amazing. Okay guys, so we're sitting in the weirdest space, but it's so dark today, and I always notice how like I've always got the camera set up and it's like so backlit, so I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go through this Big W stuff, which is all down here. Looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't want you guys to think I'm like a crazy consumer, but we just moved and we have like inbuilts, like we have like big inbuilts everywhere, but we just don't have drawers in the inbuilts and things like that, places to put things. I just need things organized. It's a brain thing. I don't know why. Jackson and I actually just had like the worst week, a couple of weeks together. We just like weren't seeing eye to eye about things, and like, you know, you have those times where you just like bicker. Like every married couple does it, every couple does it, every person does it, like it just happens. And we've just been bickering, and we were looking online, like, do we sage the house? Like, is there some bad energy here? And everything was like, just, you know, declutter your home. And Jackson was like, well, shit, like you do that all the time. Like, how are we still, you know, feeling flustered? But Sydney has had rain nonstop for 3 weeks. I actually just had a girlfriend sent me through information saying that Sydney has had its longest downpour of rain since the weather station opened in in the 1800s. So, you know, and we have 2 toddlers, so maybe it's fair. Maybe it's fair that we're towards each other, but like I'm definitely getting towards each other. It's all better now. I mean, it was never not better, but like, you know what I mean? Like it seems like we have cleared whatever energy was blocking us. Okay, so the first thing I got from Big W was this mirror. I do not remember the prices of anything, so I'm gonna link everything for you below. I usually do it in the description and or in the comments. I got this, which I thought would be beautiful on top of the chest of drawers in Willow's room. You guys won't know what chest of drawers because those are the ones that I ripped out of our room, scratched all our floorboards to put in her room. I will show you, but I just thought it was really funky. Number 1, and that was Big W. These are all Big W. The next thing that I got was 4 of these baskets. I don't know why I needed 4, but I felt like I did. And I just thought it was so cool. And I also like the fact that it's like a plastic wooden effect as opposed to the natural woods. I love the natural woods, but obviously they're prone to mold. They get a bit tattered. They kind of break apart a little bit. So the plastic is definitely something I want to like steer towards. The other thing I got was this. Okay, so I actually don't know the purpose of this thing, right? But the minute I saw it, I was like, yes. When I do a big house clean, right, like I'm lugging all my cleaning products in my arms around the house and it annoys me. The rags, everything, and then I'm constantly, and then I get lazy. I'm like, I'll just use this rag on this thing. And I'm like, no, that's rag that I used on the kitchen bench and now I'm trying to clean glass with it and it's leaving marks. I wanted like a little cleaning caddy. Like something to carry around my cleaning products, my pink stuff paste, different, you know, microfiber cloths, different things, pretty sprays. So I got this little thing so I can carry around all my cleaning products. So I might give this a go later, but I just thought it was so cute and I have been looking for something like this. Kmart have like a plastic caddy that they have in their like art supply that I was going to get, but this is so pretty and it'll give me more inspiration. I mean, guys, I don't need inspiration to clean, like I need to chill out, but I just thought this was so pretty, so cute. I don't even know what it's for, but it's for cleaning now. Okay, so the next thing I got was this little flower vase for Willow's room, again for up on her chest of drawers. And I thought maybe like I could have that with that and one other. My mum always tells me to group 3 things together. Like I don't know why, but she's always said like it looks best when you've got 3 things grouped. So maybe that and like a little picture or something like that would be really pretty. Next. Okay, the next thing I got is this cute little mushroom house. I actually don't know its purpose other than just being like a little cute mushroom house. But I thought it was so cute. I just thought in my head then, oh my God, the girls are totally going to fight over this. Like, why am I so dumb? Of course they are. They're going to fight over this. Do I get another one or do I not? Does every other mum that has 2 daughters go through this where they're like, I want you to have different personalities. I want your room to shine with your own personality and therefore you need different things in different rooms. But then something fun like this where it's got like a little door that opens and you know they're going to fight. You know they're going to fight over it because they're going to want to put stuff in here. You know, they're just going to want to put their stuff in there, like rogue hair ties, Barbie dress, a block, like just weird shit is going to be in here, but they're going to want to put stuff in here. It's so cute. I'm going to have to go get another one. Okay, so the next thing I got is a bit of a weird one, but Willow is getting quite scared of the dark. Her room's big and different than our room in the apartment, and I get it. Our house also creaks and it's a house, you know, it's not an apartment. So she's getting a bit nervous and I decided to get her a little nightlight. I found this one at Big W and guys, is this not the cutest thing? I just feel like a little clam light would go perfectly in her room. And I got myself a new mirror. So I have a few mirrors, but I really just want things that look nice. to be honest. I just want things to be aesthetically pleasing, and I want to be able to open cupboards and be like, that's pretty. So I got myself this pretty wooden mirror. All mine are plastic or broken, or the girls have stolen them. So I needed a new one just to do makeup and stuff. And I feel like if this was left out on my desk where I do my makeup a lot of the time, I wouldn't be mad. Guys, we are down. We are down to our final product. Obviously, I also got my new little coffee cups, so can't forget about those. But this has been a mighty haul. So the final thing I got, again, it's for my brain because I hate not having places for things, and I thought this was perfect for what I need it for. So all my eyebrow tools, my nail clippers, and like my eyebrow lamination things do not have a place. They just float around and they get in the way, and I will most likely end up chucking things out because I just get frustrated. Like, I'm just like, ugh, you don't have a place, go away. So I found this pretty little, it's called a mirror box. And I actually thought it would be very handy, even though I quite literally just bought a mirror as well. But I thought I could keep all my eyebrow lamination stuff in here, as well as like nail clippers and tweezers and stuff. And that could be like my go-to place, and it does come with a little pretty mirror as well. So, you know, not saying she's vain, but she's just bought 2 different mirrors for pretty much the same purpose. But yeah, I just want places for things, and I thought this was a really pretty way to store things. And then it would mean if I want to do my eyebrow lamination, which takes like half an hour, I can just bring this out to the lounge room, do it while the girls are playing. I've got a mirror, it comes with everything. Yay. Okay guys, so that was my big W haul. I hope you like it. There's also like another one of those coffee cups and 2 more of those baskets because I've lost my damn mind. The rain is turning me cuckoo bananas. Okay guys, so this is Willow's current room. I ended up taking our backing off our kitchen and just chucking it in there, and it's actually usually covered by the door, so I don't even have to look at it because this is the vein of my life. But the rest of her room, so beautiful, completely adorable. I'm so in love with it. I've just ordered her new big girl bed and I'm pretty excited to show you, but I'm not giving anything away yet. I also got these cute little baskets from TJ Maxx, and I've just been like shoving all of her stuffed animals and things. So this side of the room, gorge. This side of the room, not fab. That is why I bought some of the things today, just so we could like reorganize that area. But I did have a question I wanted to answer. Somebody asked me where I store all the kids' toys. Do we have a playroom, or do I just like keep them in the lounge room? What do I do with them? I do not have any toys in our lounge room. No toys. Obviously the girls bring toys out there because they're toddlers, but we do not keep any toys. Like, there are no toy boxes, baskets, nothing like that in the lounge room. The only thing is a few books in our TV cabinet. All of the toys are kept in the girls' room in these Kmart tubs. These are the best. The best. We've used them for years, and I've upgraded by getting a second one. I've also seen, which is really cool, people like separate them out and then put a plank of wood along the top, and it becomes like a little desk. You put a little chair there, which maybe we could do that one day. But these are quite literally the best toy catchers ever. The only thing I have to say about it is the fact that you got to keep on top of it. Like, once a week, go through Barbies back with Barbies, cars back with cars, makeup, play makeup, princess tiaras back in their little thing. Like, you do need to organize it, but this, the best. Okay, now that I've answered that question for you guys, let me just hop you here and let's redecorate this. So I changed that around a little bit How cute is that? I don't know if it translates that well, but I just think that looks more complete. So I had somebody ask me how I made the decision to send the girls to daycare, how I overcame like the mum guilt and how all of that transpired. Luckily for me personally, it was kind of almost out of my hands because we fell pregnant with Billy when Willow was like 4 or 5 months old. Getting her into daycare early felt like it would be the best way to transition her because I couldn't figure out how I was going to do 5 days with 2 toddlers or with 2 babies because Willow was only going to be 13 months when Billy was born. And I knew I needed a break or I knew I was going to need some time with just the baby and that it was going to be a juggle having 2 of them, 7 days. And Jackson and I don't have the ability to have our, how do I say this? Like we have family support, but we don't have family that have the ability to have our children for a day or for example. It just didn't work out that way for us. We just don't have family that are able to look after our kids or want to. So for like a day at a time kind of thing. So getting Willow into daycare was something that we just had to do. I wanted to do it. I got told the earlier you get them in, the easier it is because they're not like super aware of what's going on. The only thing I didn't want to do was I felt very nervous about going into like a big daycare. So when Willow was 10 months old, we got her into a family daycare. Family daycare is where there's like a maximum of 4 children and there's just 1 educator. I just liked the idea of it just being a really kind of small home environment as opposed to like a really big daycare with lots of kids and lots of stimulation and stuff. We found one that was like quite close to home for us and met the educator. Absolutely love her. She has just like grown with, like she's just become like a part of our family. Honestly, I think if you are nervous about or like worried about mum guilt, guys, everyone needs to fill their cup, to have some downtime. Parenting, there is no switch off to parenting. I was parenting at 2 a.m. in the morning yesterday because Billy woke up, like there's no off switch. So I just feel it's important to acknowledge what you need and what's going to work with your life and don't worry about what society tells you, children are too young or like, if you're at home and you don't have a job, then your children should be with you. Like I felt like I was going to have a 13-month-old and a newborn and trying to be at home with them with no support Monday to Friday was just like was like, no, I will not be my best person. So getting Willow into a daycare, into a family daycare was going to be best for me and her and Billy as well. I have no guilt because I know the girls are so like they're having more fun than I could provide them at home. Like I don't have the resources that an educator has, that a daycare has to provide educational, like developmental appropriate activities for them from 8 till 5. You know what I mean? Like they are getting more than they're going to get at home with me. Okay, so if you are worried and you feel guilty, it's okay. It's okay. I'm telling you, mama, it is okay. It's okay. Go put your kids in daycare and have your day. Even if you don't have another job and you're literally just going to be at home cleaning and pottering, having a bath at midday, you do you. You gave birth. Like, you deserve a day. Like I say, parenting is not, you don't clock off at 5. It just keeps on rolling. So never feel guilty about asking for assistance, putting kids into daycare, because honest to God, like the best parent is a parent that knows what they need. And if you need a day or some time, give yourself that. Anyway, I'm going to go, speaking of work, doing some work for Jacko. and I will catch up with you guys soon. Since moving, Naked Wines has become our like go-to because we've lived in an apartment. We don't entertain that much, but now that we're in a house, every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Sunday afternoon, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we seem to always have people here and like always entertaining and having our friends, which is so fun. But it does mean me being my personality type who likes to provide to my guests, I would be broke. Like I would be broke. Because I'm always like, oh, what would you like to drink? Would you like something this, something that? I wouldn't have any money left. But because I've signed up with Naked Wines, I always have a nice bottle of something in the cupboard that I can chuck in the fridge before anyone arrives. And everyone's always like, oh, this is fancy. Where's this from? And I'm like, oh, award-winning wine that you can't get from the bottle shop. And as always, Naked Wines are offering my viewers $100 off your first case of wines. So that's 12 bottles of wines to your choosing, like whatever your vibe is. And each bottle of wine ends up being $7.50. Thank you, Naked Wines, for being this week's video sponsor. I love you guys, you are awesome. And don't forget, everyone, click the link in my description for $100 off your first case of wine. I did just give my caddy a trial, but how good is that? So I can just trundle around the house with this, not leave it all behind. Like usually I'm like, where did I put the glass cleaner? Where's the kitchen? Where's that? Where's this? Like can't find anything. Where's that dirty rag? And then I end up finding it in Billy's bed. Like this, I can just get my little caddy out, trundle around the house with it, cleaning, have all my cleaning supplies together. So nice. And the other thing, there was actually something else I wanted to show you guys. I'm about to go pick up the girls. Actually, I'm about to figure out what to cook them for dinner. So maybe you guys can do that one with me. Let me just get rid of the rubbish. But another thing I recently got for the girls from Amazon. The dog next door is howling. It's so sad. You know when you're like almost like want to go and check and be like, is everything okay? Because your dog is howling. I don't care about the noise. I'm like severely concerned about the dog or the owner. I hope everyone's okay. Maybe I should go. Wait, I'm gonna go look. Well, my neighbor's car isn't home, so maybe the dog's just sad because it's gotten left at home. So I got the girls some of these snack trays. I don't even know how to say it. They're like fun interactive snack containers, and essentially this is Billy's from this morning. She's like requesting these daily. So you put all your different snacks in here, and then when they press the button in the middle, they can pick which snack, and then they undo. I just don't want it to all fall out. Undo this. Get a little tiny teddy out, guys. Want something else? Oh, yogurt sultana. Yogurt covered sultana. Isn't it cute though? These would be so great for like if you're going on a plane or you're doing some form of traveling, like you're going in the car or whatever. These would be such a good way to keep kids entertained while snacking, but also like they can only spill that little container, you know, like whatever's in there with the door is up. So it's not like a messy, you know, you give like, I give the girls, even with Willow being like 3, if I give her like a little lunch box, like a bento box with snacks in it, she's pretty good, but there is a possibility that it could fall. But if you give them this, lots of snacks, lots of variety, and if it drops, there's only just that section that's open with the little door, you know? It's not like the whole thing goes everywhere. That has happened to me a lot. But I thought these were so cool, so cute, such a fun idea. And then they do come with the little stickers so that they can put their names on it. They can claim their snacks. But if you are going away, going on a train, plane, automobile, whatever, I think these would be really good to keep kids occupied and to cut down on mess. That's a biggie. For me personally. Some people probably don't care, but I'm like, crumbs everywhere. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out what to cook the girls and contemplate whether I'm going to create a chaotic environment for you guys by vlogging tonight, or if I'm just gonna keep this as like a little bestie hangout, you know? Just me and you babes, just hanging out. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with dinner, maybe catch up with you guys later, otherwise I'll see you in the morning. Okay guys, so I am just editing this vlog with my fridge cigarette. I heard someone call a Coke Zero a fridge cigarette, and I quite literally cannot unhear it. It's so bang on. But yeah, I'm just editing this vlog, and I just got too much footage. It would be an hour, and so many of you on my Instagram voted to have an hour-long vlog, but I honestly just think it's like a movie. It's too much. So I am gonna break this vlog up, and I may do a little extra upload this week for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But if you guys want to see what I ended up doing with the basket and more kind of fun, I've been vlogging heaps, and so yeah, just make sure to watch next week's vlog because the baskets will be homed and there is a lot more home decor organization, as well as just like mum chat. Like I had a really big Q&A and big chat, which is why I ended up separating it out into 2 different vlogs. But just like some raw, realistic mum chat. So stay tuned for next week's vlog. I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next vlog.